starring Mitch and his sidekick, Shano.
Thanks, buddy.
Going good.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us to the Weekly Drift with Mitch and Shano.
Yeah,
How you doing, bud?
This is 5, right?
Yeah, episode 5. Can you believe that crap?
I can't. I was. it's funny when I was taking a shower this morning. I was like, okay, season 1. How many episodes are we going to do in season 1? Or
I don't know. Well, let's just follow the Game of Thrones format or something like that. We'll do one episode, do about 8. It'll be a limited series each time.
Limited series.
Yeah,
like
there we go. Because it is kind of like a limited series because, you know, we've been promising y'all guests, and we delivered last week with DJ Disturbia, and then we got an individual we're going to introduce you to here in just a minute, and then Salvino is going to be, I think, rocking and rolling for us for just a bit. But we really, really do thank y'all for joining us, and remember to hit the like button, the subscribe button, all that sappy crap that everybody tries to pawn off of you.
Yeah, I did see our subscribers. Like, I checked YouTube and it. Bunch of balloons that started going off, and
oh, really?
Took a big jump in subscribers. So.
Well, good Lord, how many you got now?
Maybe,
like 2?
Maybe 12.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Bells were rocking and rolling the YouTube world.
Maybe it's the ratio it gives you claps. You go from 2 to 4, and that's 100%.
But part of this is we got a lot of friends that are my age and older. I go, hey man, did you like that? Was some funny crap. I laughed my ass off the whole time. Can you hit the like button? Yeah. I don't know how to do that. Where's the like button at? And then you go, it's a thumbs up. And then they'll go,
we need to educate our elders.
Now it makes me go into my account. You know what my password is? I go, how the hell am I supposed to know what your password is into YouTube?
Just hit the button. I don't think you have to log back in.
Yeah, you just got to hit the damn button. So anyway, it's been hotter than hell this week.
It's real hot.
It has been. So what do you like wear body powder and crap like that when it's this humid and hot? You're from South Carolina.
Didn't they come out that causes cancer now?
Cancer?
Yeah.
Oh, my ass. Everything causes cancer. You know what I use?
What, that gold bomb?
I use cornstarch, man. It's the best thing. You can walk like 1 mile per hour faster. You put cornstarch whenever it's hotter than hell outside. The only bad thing is you make gravy too. It's kind of like a roux if it gets. I'm teasing.
Right.
That's all right. Come on. But
hey, I heard a funny joke.
Oh, I like this.
It was. I had to give it credit. That show. What's that Paramount show? Dutton Ranch.
Dutton Ranch. Oh, is this the spinoff?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, what keeps Texas from falling off into the Gulf of America?
Is this an Oklahoma joke?
Yeah.
No, shit. Shoot. Sorry, guys.
I thought it was pretty because Oklahoma sucks.
All
right, without further ado.
Yeah, without further ado, we'd like to introduce you to one of Greenwood's finest. So it's really cool that we have a mixture of so many people that's coming from across the country and everything, and we have so many homegrown, local talent that's here as well. And this is just one of them today. So let's give it up for Salvino Reyes.
Salvino.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Way to go, Salvino. What's up, buddy?
Mitch.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Whoa, glad to be here. Love this podcast.
Yeah, it's good stuff, huh?
It's great stuff. I've enjoyed watching each episode and looking out for that pet snake you have. And
we wrapped him around Tiki Tom. I'm trying to get it completely out of Shane's way.
There was a snake. I don't care what you say. Go back and watch the episode.
You know how conniving my wife is, though? Yeah. She wants me to get like an electronic one that's a lot more realistic.
Oh, no.
And she goes, but we can use it for other.
Attack?
Well, no, she goes, we can use it for other family members. We used to scare the hell out of our kids constantly. I have nieces down in Oklahoma that I stuck 2 or 3 of them in a closet one time with about 150 June bugs.
Oh, that's cool.
They're still scarred for life. Got another one that I stuck a bunch of frogs in a closet with, and they don't like toads. Anyway, I was a mean little crap when I was a kid. Not anymore, though. You were ornery, weren't you?
I was ornery, but just a little local trivia. The people that built the house we live in here, the woman was bit by a copperhead in their yard.
Okay.
She got really sick.
Killed her?
No, she got really sick though. But she's fine, you know, she's still alive, but she did get bit. And so our next door neighbor, when she's doing work in her yard, she got these rubber boots on up to her knees, and she's looking out for snakes, 'cause, you know, don't want them to bite you on the ankle.
What's funny about your house, Cindy and I, well, not a lot of stuff's funny about your house. That's not what I'm getting at. But Cindy and I were driving by there the other day, and there's these teenagers that were walking down the street. And you've got all the kind of, it's like riprap or whatever that's down on that one ditch.
Yes.
Perfect snake haven. But coming across the road was about 4 or 5 foot black snake.
Yeah.
And I hopped out real quick and I got a hold of the back end of him. And those kids were like mortified. They're just going, oh. I go, hey, man, I'm just trying to get him before a car runs over him.
It could have been the same black snake that was in my yard.
I couldn't catch him, though. He was too strong and he went in between the rocks and went down your culvert.
Yeah, that's good. I like a black snake.
It'll scare the hell out of me.
They do.
I want the black snake. I love them guys.
Big difference.
That's the thing. If you guys know my house now, I wanted to clear everything out because the more shrubbery, flowers,
they hang out in there.
You know, and
I'm gonna be surprised.
I always tell my neighbors or friends or family when you walk out, you know, you just got to be aware, man. Before you take that first step out, you just got to know.
Yeah, well. Well, hey, man, what got you into music to begin with?
Well, boy, this goes so far back. I hate to even admit how far back it goes because I was probably, you know, when you was a kid, you know, y'all wanted to be the Beatles or, you know, something like that, whatever your favorite group.
Herman's Hermits.
Love that. Love it. Henry VIII. And so, you know, my parents took me to a music store, and of course they sold guitars and pianos. But the guy says, well, his hands are, I was like 3rd grade, about 8 years old. Said, well, his hands are still a little small for guitar, but you could buy a piano and he'd learn music, and then when he's big enough, he can, and it's like, oh, they fell for that sale.
You had to do piano lessons and all that crap.
Piano lessons, which I can't, I might can do chopsticks, but eventually did it. And then years later, a buddy of my brother's was over spending the night, you know, he had a little sleepover thing. He comes over, he shows me 4 chords on the guitar, man. And next thing I know, I was writing a song and just wanted, you know, I just wanted to play. And about a year or so later, he called me, the same guy, said, Steve, we're putting together a band and we need a rhythm guitar player. Can you? And I said, well, you know, I know those 4 cards you showed me. And he goes, well, this guy's going to play with us. He plays drums, piano, and guitar, and his dad was a lounge musician.
Can I ask, how old were you at that point?
At that point, I was probably, I'm going to say 16.
Oh, okay, you were still young.
Yeah,
okay.
16 years old.
Because Tom and I picked up a guitar at our age now, and it's like,
But
forget about it. It's over at this point.
I mean, I can't do crap on one of them damn things. Yeah. But keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's muscle. You know, you got to develop it. So anyway, just real quick. So the kid showed me how to play bar chords. All right, which are basically, if I show you real quick, it's just, you're just barring here and you're making a chord and you just go up and down the fretboard, okay?
Yeah.
And so he showed me how to play the bar E and the bar A. That was the thing. So I was working at a title company for summer that year, and I was driving. And I come home for lunch, and my mother would have lunch ready for me.
Nice.
Had a whole hour. I'd whoop it down, go down the basement. I go up and down the fretboard playing those bar chords as much as I could. So I'm going to get in this band somehow.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we ended up having a nice little, you know, garage band, played high school, junior high school gigs, did a college gig once.
And then life happens.
And then it was like, it was like, okay, I don't think I'm going I played it safe. I said, I don't think I'm going to go to, you know, Nashville or Hollywood or anything.
You're going to be Paul Rogers or bust.
No, I'm not feeling that, but we did have a guitar player who was really good. He ended up playing in one of the big cover bands in Cleveland for a while. He was good. He was a showman. And he would sit there. He played lead. He would sit there back when you had the vinyl. And he'd play it on 16. If you remember that setting, it would go, whoa, whoa. Yeah. And he'd listen to the
Why don't I remember this?
Yeah, there was like, you had your 45.
That was his way of slowing it
Oklahoma.
down.
They probably thought we were playing the record backwards and it was against Jesus or something. That's probably what was happening. Those settings weren't available in Oklahoma.
So he figured out how to play leads a lot of times by listening slow, and then he'd speed it up, and he'd figure out. He got really good, and he was very, very good.
Well, cool. So I listened to a tune that you and a dude put together not too long ago.
Yeah.
Because did you put it on your? So Steve's for hire, folks, and he's great. So he's been booked at Tiki Bar. He's been booked at Old Eight's got a new place that's out here. You've been there. I know that you've been downtown to Howard's, I believe.
Yep.
And he's just starting.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
Howard's.
yeah, you get in the middle of it. You get married, you have children, or you do whatever the hell you do, and then so now you're just now coming back to it, and you're really beginning to enjoy it, probably like you did when you were 16.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Except
I got a little sound system, so that's always good, and you can kind of get some. You hear it, you can mess around with the songs.
Yeah. Well, that's
Nice.
cool. Is there a way that you can do that one tune?
Yeah, I'd love to. It's so I'll give you. Let me set it up for you, and then.
Okay.
I hope the snake don't show up. But anyway, so this and this goes to what you were saying, Shano, about at our age, forget about it. No, don't forget about it, because this guy who I work with, he started playing like 2 years ago. He's 2 years, I think, older than I am, so he's like 68, 69. He started playing. Well, he played ukulele, and they said, "I want to try guitar."
Is that the little guitar?
Yeah, that's from Hawaii.
A tiki-taka
I
guitar.
thought about buying. They're only $100 at the music store for a nice one.
And
you know?
that's not a bad thing to pick up, because it's only 4 strings, and you can play songs on that. So he, we go to men's breakfast at Coronaca Baptist Church. He goes there. We know a fella there who runs that breakfast, and I play guitar in the morning. I play about 3 songs before they do some devotional stuff. So, and he knows I can play, so he goes, "Hey man, maybe we get together and jam." I said, "Yeah, let's do it." So he knew a couple chords. He was working on stuff, but I started showing him basic 3-chord songs, because then he could play with me on Sunday morning, 3rd Sunday of the month.
Yeah.
And we would, practice the first couple weeks of the month and get it down, and he's just getting better and better.
Are you trying to teach him the rhythm part?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we do the rhythms, and I don't really lead, but we play the rhythm. It's just nice to have another guitar. You get that extra volume, and it's fun, and he's enjoying it, and he's just getting better and better. But one day, because we meet about every week, and one day he said, "Well, I just can't get you have these strum patterns. I just can't." I said, "Man, you still you're doing good. 3 chords, and you got that cowboy strum." And and then he started busting my chops over time. He goes, every time I saw him in front of people, he said, "I only know 3 chords in the cowboy strum." I'm like, whatever. So I'm up in Delaware seeing my new granddaughter, who was born last month.
Congratulations.
And yeah, it was great. And this guy's name is Al Burns. We call him AB. And AB sends me on a text, or always might have been an email, lyrics. And it's 3 chords and a cowboy strum. He goes, "Play this. You can play this song to your granddaughter." And I go, "Well, what's the melody? What's the melody?"
Yeah.
And he never sent anything back to me. And then he actually sent me the whole song. So of course I just was enjoying being with my grandchildren and my son and his wife. So I come back here, and I talk to AB, and I go,
Show
"Hey,
me
I'm
what
back."
you got.
I
Yeah.
said, "Where's the melody for this?" He goes, "Well, I thought you'd do that." So I said, "Okay, buddy." So I sat down for probably about 2.5 hours and kind of reconstructed a little bit, did a couple of little things, tweaked it. He says I took artistic
Liberties.
license and liberties with it, right? But
He told you to write the damn thing.
exactly.
So
told
it's,
you to
Take it
do-
and go.
yeah.
all right, AB.
I like the lyrics. I said, "Dude, this is great stuff." But so it's a quickie. It's destined to be a classic.
Of course it is.
Of course,
But it is
And
cool. Have you heard
this
it
is
yet?
the first time it's been
Oh, it's
played
pretty good.
out. So this is a big deal for me.
Here we go, folks.
Pressure's on, AB. So anyway,
So real quick, this is just 3 chords.
3
Or
chords.
did you add a couple
no, I've
more?
got more than 3 chords.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
The
Yeah.
thing is, you probably heard people say all you need is 3 chords.
Well, that's how I started. Like with 3 or 4 of the top, like you said, the A, the E, the G, and
Oh, yeah.
I forget the other one. So yeah, go ahead. So
Yeah, no. So
F.
this one's in the key
L.
of G pretty
They're-
much. Yeah. So okay, I'll go for it. Is that-
Okay.
Okay, so. just an old guitar on the front porch swing. Dust on my boots and hard to sing. Sun's going down, the day is done. Life goes better with cowboy strong. Play it once, play it again. Sip of Jack to ease the pain. Long, oh, gone. Just 3 chords and a cowboy strong.
Pretty good.
3 chords and a cowboy strum. That's where all my songs come from. A little bit of hurt and a little bit of fun, wrapped up in a satin song. In a satin song. Silver stage or a name on a billboard page. Just an honest heart and a little bit of time, and a melody that rides the line. Coffee at dawn, stars at night. Keep on walking till it feels right. Every road leads me back home, where simple songs are never alone. And it's 3 chords and a cowboy strum. That's where all my dreams come from. When the world gets loud, I'll still hum 3 chords and a cowboy strum. And a cowboy strum. 3 chords and a cowboy strum. 3 chords and a cowboy strum. Those 3 chords and a cowboy strum.
Woo!
Wow.
Good job,
was
Salvino. Look at you, dude. That was some good crap.
That was like a real Nashville
Yeah,
song,
you were gonna be going
man.
in there Dutton show my ass. Is your grandson okay? Okay. Is he all right?
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you. Appreciate it.
You had a crowd in the pool. All the girls. Yeah, Salvino,
That is so yeah, and the
He's
parent-
taking ladies.
Yeah,
That's right.
Dutton Ranch. You want to use Salvino's song?
Yeah.
make,
could be that
make him
guy.
famous.
Trademarked.
Yeah, make him
Agent.
famous.
Like a kill at the end. Be a bloodbath.
Nah, you just be up in the bar playing your song and it become famous like them other songs.
Oh, yeah.
That was great, man. That
Yeah,
was
it was.
really, really
Thanks for letting
cool.
me play it. I thought really, it just comes together. Sometimes I've written other songs, and then I go, how did I come up with
Now,
that?
did
You
your
know what I mean?
your buddy write all of that, or did you sort of add your?
I added the sip
stuff
of
too?
Jack and that
Okay,
line because
yeah.
he only had 3 lines, and really that was it. His lyrics, I liked it,
Yeah.
and then I said he had a chord progression, and I kind of I took my liberties with that a bit, but really it was all pretty much he had some chords down. He had a kind of an idea, and it was like, well, let me do this because this is a good
I want to say or bet that when you play that back to him, that version,
yeah.
he was.
Well,
had
he's
to
going to be seeing it. He'll be seeing it live.
He had to be very impressed. I would hope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
would
you
think
took
so.
what
He'll be
he
happy.
started with and took it to this level.
He gave me, he told me, which I thought was a compliment. I don't know. He kind of says, well, you took my little simple song and you made, he called it Mozart's Fifth.
Yeah, well,
That's Beethoven,
that's
but
a
he said
compliment.
Mozart's Fifth, and I said,
Yeah.
that's pretty nice. I just really liked the lyrics, and I really didn't have to do. It was fun. It was like putting a puzzle together.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, when you're working on a song and you got something, you go, well, I think this could work.
Yeah, I think
Try
that's
that.
real neat.
You know, and it comes together sometimes.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we take a real quick break? I need a beverage. You need a beverage. You're going to have to lubricate them vocal cords just a little bit, and then we'll be back because there's a second part that we end up doing. We talk a little bit about favorite music and movies and stuff like that, and then tell a couple of funny stories. And if you got time, then we'll get you out of here in time.
Yeah, I got.
All right, we'll be right back, y'all.
And we're back.
All right. Leading us in with Salvino Reyes. Hey, how can people get a hold of you, Salvino?
They just call you.
Leave us
Yeah, we didn't start with that.
That's true. I am your agent.
Call them.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, just give us a
This is
holler
who Mitch
anytime.
manages, by the way. That he talked about in other episodes.
Yeah, how do they get a hold of me? I don't know. Just if you see me running
Remember,
around,
I said
say, hey,
he
I like
probably
that
owes you
dude
money.
really well. Yeah. See, it was all perfectly forming. Now it's falling apart right at the end. Yeah.
You know, I'm on Facebook. I deal with Facebook Salvino Reyes, so you could look at Salvino Reyes.
And then it'll take you bass-awkwardly to some dark web thing that'll get your ass to me, which is the agent. Yeah, we'll book him. We'll
I
get
will
it done.
flash both of you guys' what you want, your Facebook?
Yeah.
In the video? Okay.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's cool. Well, hey, thanks for joining us back,
this is
though,
great.
because
Love it.
usually, whether we have a guest on here or not, one of the things that occupy both Shane and mine's time a lot is just listening to music, going to the movie, watching movies at home, that kind of stuff. So we've bored people crapless on what our favorite stuff is, unless you got something new that you want to.
No,
I'm always finding something new.
I finally watched Obsession. The wife
Oh,
and
did
I.
you like it?
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
good.
the more I thought about it, it gets in your head a little bit. Yeah. I think I liked it a little
I'm
more
never
than I
making a
thought.
wish over anything.
What?
I'm never making a wish.
Oh, no? Oh, you believe that crap? I don't know. Oh, I started to say, oh, shit, Shane. Oh, that would be.
I don't believe in that stuff.
That's frightening. But anyway, what kind of movies do you like?
Chick flick. No, I'm.
Are you a rom-com guy?
I like the. I don't know. What do you want to call them? It's. I like The Life of Pi. I like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? You know, they're kind of a moving thing and just keep moving. They're kind of an adventure in a way. You know.
Did you like either of those Knives Out?
Oh, I like the first one. I didn't see the second one, but the
with
first
the priest?
one was good. I like that one too.
You know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
Shane?
Yeah,
Those are
Knives
pretty
Out is
cool.
good.
I saw the second one and it wasn't
those
too
are
bad.
The Life of Pi was so freaking serious, man. It just
I
made
love
me.
the tiger on the boat.
Yeah,
and
it
the
made me
whole
think a
thing.
lot. Wasn't that a book or something? I think
was
somebody
really-
forced
It
me to
The book was
read.
pretty good.
Yeah.
The book was really good.
I
So,
watched it on my way going to Vegas for the first time.
On the plane.
My,
right?
yeah, on the plane.
That's where I saw it.
Did
I
you
said, I gotta
really?
watch
My
this
first
movie.
trip to Vegas, that was the movie, The Life of Pi.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
It really is. It was a good one.
I remember, like, I barely got by in school, and now as this whole thing uncovers, you'll understand why. But like book reports, all you had to do is read like the first 5 pages, read a couple pages in the middle, read the last 7 or 8 pages, and then make the crap up in the middle. And I'd always made a C, always, unless it was just like something blatant that I missed. But were y'all good at school?
I was the same. I sort of read half of it and
Yeah.
I
went
was
to the
dead center
end.
in the class. You know, we had like.
And the teachers could tell, to your point, like why you got to see is because they were probably looking for a certain theme of the whole freaking book that you didn't even talk about in your essay.
What, did you get whipped when you were a kid, like in school?
For schoolwork, no, I didn't get whipped for that. If I got
No, I
whipped, it
mean
was for
whipped in
something. It was a
school, like
good reason.
paddled and stuff. We got our ass beat. Still my senior year, all
For
the
a
way
bad
through.
grade?
Well, I was always getting in trouble.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, we'd make our own paddles and shop, and then they beat our ass with them.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. We deserved it. I have no qualms. My parents said, "Beat the hell out of them." I don't care. I mean, not when I say beat them. Nobody beat us with sticks in the head.
Well, no,
I mean, they
back in
whipped
the
you.
day, they would discipline kids in school.
Oh no!
I mean,
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the
I'm
day,
back in the
corporal
day.
punishment.
Yeah, I mean, even my day.
They still
Yeah.
need it.
You know.
They still need it. We had a teacher, 6th grade. I'll never forget it. Her name was Miss Ogrechuck.
Yeah, she shouldn't have been a teacher
Ogrechuck.
because I could have
Beautiful young teacher.
massacred that
She
name.
had this oar. This
Okay.
was her paddle. Was an oar.
I'm
from
glad
the
you
canoe.
finished
Yeah.
that.
All right, oar. Yeah. Okay. And it was like it had her name. Her dad made it for her. It was engraved with Miss Ogrechuck and little flower engravings, and it was stained, and it was right front and center on her thing. And that nobody messed with her. I don't know if she ever used it.
Yeah.
Because I think she'd be like, I don't want to break this thing.
Yeah.
But it was like, that was all you needed to see. You go, okay, what's up? You know? And they mess around with that class.
Since you bring that up, in my 5th and 6th grade, we had a teacher called Mr. Wright. And everybody was scared of him. And
Really?
when he got you out in the hallway, it was over. Matter of fact, he was so good at it, other teachers were like, "No, Mr. Wright, I have this young kid here. No problem."
Oh, the enforcer.
But like I said, that was back in the day now. They don't do that anymore.
That's a good story. Yeah, everybody gets sued now. But so what was you? So you like Life of Pi? You like movies that's going to make you think?
Yeah, and
Adventure. I like the adventure.
Yeah, and adventure movies and stuff.
There's not many, but I remember, and this is probably this is a very commercially successful movie, was Back to the Future. When I watched that movie, that was one of those movies where you walk out of the theater and I was like, I just felt good. You just was like, wow, that was awesome, you know? And it was like, I don't know why, but it was just...
Kind of like Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, like it goes through
everybody
the
loves
whole
Forrest Gump.
thing, and it's...
Even the...
Yeah, it's a great
I
movie.
bet even the communists
there
like,
was a couple
now we're
times
not
in
getting
there,
political,
like,
but do what?
There was a couple times in Forrest Gump, and like, oh man, that's pretty sad, you know.
Oh, well, right, but
Yeah,
it was a good
for the
movie.
most
It
part,
makes
it
you
was
think a
a
little
good
bit. Ooh, never thought of chocolates the same way. Oh, I think I like a box of chocolate. But they had a great soundtrack. In that,
they did.
yeah, I mean, unbelievably so.
Yeah.
I started watching some dumbass movie on Prime last night, and it was.
What was the name?
It was bouncing around. I don't even know. It sucked so bad. I left it. It was called Ick.
Ick. Okay.
And it was horrible. Well, I don't know. I have to.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't in the mood for
Ick.
Ick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did watch Rippy the Red.
Oh, no, not again. He's in it.
That's
your kind of movie.
Yeah, about a mutated kangaroo that's terrorizing the outback. Hell yes, that's right up my alley.
Yeah, that's right, Mitch. You like those horror, old school.
Blood.
Remember
I don't
19?
want children crawling backwards across the ceiling after my ass type of stuff, though. I don't like that kind of crap.
But you like them old school, like, remember
Campy.
Shock Theater back in the 70s? You know, the goo. and
Like on music, switching over kind of to music. Do you all remember Dr. Demento?
I remember that. What is
It was a radio station back in the 70s that it was a nationwide broadcast, and this goof ass would play all the weird ass songs that
no other radio station played.
Yeah, and then the other one we used to listen to was Wolfman Jack, and that was all pretty cool. But so, what kind of bands do you follow? What inspires you besides your buddy sending you a text with a napkin and you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, well, my music days were back in the 70s, right? I mean, that was I'm pretty good at 70 music trivia in the rock genre. After that, when I went to school, MTV was coming on. So you got into kind of the newer stuff with MTV. So I liked some of those guys.
Devo?
Devo was from Akron, Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my undergraduate at
They were
University of
there at Kent State whenever, you know what Devo stands for?
De-evolution.
Shit! How do you know that?
I know these
Oh, all right. So good for Steve-O. I guess that's the reason why he's a musical talent. Why can't I play a freaking instrument? I know a lot about music.
Yeah.
Pick one up and start.
Yeah.
No shit. No.
Yeah. We'll get you the tambourine or something. Or
tambourine. Every douchebag that's ever
You can do the cowbell.
plays a cowbell would be sweet, or harmonica.
Yeah.
Except I slobber a lot.
Wait a
I
minute,
think.
harmonica.
They need lubrication.
Harmonica's hard, man.
Oh, it is?
If you playing it,
Mississippi Queen. Wah, wah, wah.
I mean, I think it's hard.
Oh, it's.
You
it's
ever
a
tried it,
breathing
Salvino?
thing. It's it's a breathing thing. I knew a guy who could play really well, and we had a big old party. You know, this was in college.
Yeah.
It was a house party. I was at that time.
I mean, anybody can blow in and
Yeah.
suck in and get a sound, but I'm talking putting the
gotta
notes
put it
together.
in the
Yeah.
right spot, and it's like this guy was rocking out some blues just on the porch.
Yeah.
And we were just all sitting there clapping, and just like all this crowd was there. And when he was done, his lips were bleeding. I mean, there's blood. I mean, it's like he was so into it.
Oh, my
just
goodness.
rocking it out, man. He was
Wow.
I don't want to play the harmonica then. Shit.
you're gonna-
He probably had braces on.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd suck,
Oh,
wouldn't it?
no.
Dude, that'd be right up there and then throw some rubbing alcohol in his
I
mouth.
can't.
Harmonica.
Yeah. Or your
That would be
$4,000.
So what's the worst trouble you ever... let me take that back. I don't want to know, like, if you've had any felonious things. What was the worst trouble that you thought you were getting into when it happened? Whether it ended up happening or not happening. I mean, the event happened, but whether you really got in any trouble over it or not. But you thought that was it. It was over with. What about y'all?
We were shooting at the suspect in the Coast
I thought you were in the Coast Guard.
Yeah,
What
the
do you
Coast
do?
Guard.
Like JAG or something like that?
Well, he was a drug runner,
Oh, okay.
and it was called disabling fire. Now with Trump, they're just shooting the whole damn boat, you know? I said, I wish they would give us permissions like that. We would have been blowing the hell out of everybody. But back then, it was either warning shots across the bow or disabling fire at the engine. And so we went through.
How smart's that with the gas cans right back there by the engine?
Oh well.
Okay, all right.
I mean, that's part of.
Is that part of the
Yeah,
disabling
yeah.
process?
Get the engine shot.
But it's just one time, like, you had to meet all these parameters before permission was granted. Mm-hmm. And we didn't meet one of the parameters, and the captain, the CO, was like, open fire. And I go, cease fire. And everyone stopped. And
Mutiny on the bounty.
like, I'm just a Chief E7 in charge of our combat space. And everybody's
What's
like, oh,
this space?
shit.
This
And I was
big
like,
around. There's a three of
well,
you with your backs to each other.
I'm either gonna, be a hero or a zero. And I explained to the captain why. He's like, he goes, all right, good call.
Oh, so you
I
didn't
could have
get
been
in
done. He
trouble?
could have court-martialed me for that. You know?
Yeah.
What about you, Salvino?
Trouble. Well, I could sing a song about trouble.
That's your next
That's
song.
my next song.
Yeah.
I've been in so much trouble.
So this goes back. This is when I was in college. Hi there. Mr.
There we go.
Gillespie.
Watson.
And a buddy of mine and I, we were cruising around and we parked into a elementary school parking lot. There may be an illegal substance involved.
And hanging out in
And this
elementary
was in a
school.
cul-de-sac. You know,
Yeah.
it was like nobody. You know, we're parked. Nobody's gonna come around here.
Yeah.
Here comes a dang cop car. And then we're like, oh crap. And some materials might have been thrown under the seat. And these guys come over.
Not that they're going to look there.
No, and they're going to go, no, but this is great because, they know their lines. And we're like, oh. And, and they go, hello there, boys. What are you doing over here? And he said, what? He said, what'd you throw under the seat? Like, who knows if they saw anything or not. That was just a line. No, sir. And they got us out of the car. And they looked and they saw what we had.
Can I ask what year this was? Just to get a context.
78.
Oh, okay. 78.
You can go back that far. So me and my buddy were like, oh crap. And I thought, this is it. We're dead. Well, they let us go. And the one officer I recognized because him and his brother had a twin brother and they played basketball at Kent State Ashtabula branch when my dad was athletic director there, and I remember that guy, and he was in the sheriff's department in Lake County where we lived, and he just goes, he knows who I am.
Is this good or bad?
He knows my dad.
Oh,
this is like you need to be more respectful of your father's vehicle, is what he tells me, and he lets us go.
Well, that's right.
And I go,
That's
so we get off. So I'm like, okay, but wait a minute. So I take my buddy home, come home, Dad's sitting at the dining room table, which is right there where you walk in the front door. I go, sit down. And I said, oh, shoot. Okay, so Officer Dunlop called me. Oh, crap. So I thought I was going to be in trouble, but it wasn't too bad. You know,
well, that's good.
I didn't get thrown in
You
jail.
didn't get the law side of it.
So I was feeling pretty fortunate. And sometimes when that happen, you realize I ain't doing anything. You know, I got to either be more discreet,
Yeah.
or I ain't doing that anymore. Yeah. You know. So.
Yeah, it's like my wife said the other day. She caught me doing something, and she just goes, "You're getting sloppy." And I go, "Oh man, I got to tighten the ship." I know it won't stay.
Wait a minute, that story's not good. Like,
No, I tell you,
okay.
one
I
of
thought
the
that was
worst
gonna
things
be-
that happened to me. I just went to work for the company I retired for, and anyway, I had a buddy. If you're in Oklahoma and you live in a little town, there's chances are you've lived in some of the finest mobile homes ever. And I know because I've lived in one of the damn things. And
Mobile
this old
home
boy had one that it was like a 3-bedroom. I guess 2 bath, but one of them, the toilet was really sinking low. I mean, if you took a dump on it, you might go with the floor, type of stuff. But it's like one of these typical things, dog on a giant chain out in the front yard, piece of crap. It's horrible. But my buddies and I, that's where we used to spend at least one day a week, and we played knock poker and drink beer and smoke some hootie. Well, we had this giant bowl out there with about 4 or 5 hoses sticking out of it, and we're gargling up, and we're having a blast. Well, this dog wouldn't shut up that was out front. Well, these old trailer houses, remember the ones that had stained glass, but it was really stained plastic for windows?
Yeah.
Okay, it was a high dollar one like that. Well, the front door didn't have a screen door, and it just has been peeling for years, the layers of the piece of crap wood. Well, we saw all these shadows going by, back and forth, and the dog finally just shut up. It didn't yap or like it'd been shot or anything like that. And we're just sitting there, minding our own business, and then we heard and then poof, this damn pipe comes through the door and lands in it. They used one of those things to beat the door down, but the door was so rotten, the pipe just flew into the living room.
Like we see on the movies when they're busting in the door.
What the shit is this? I thought somebody threw a giant bomb in there or something like that. And we're just sitting there freaking out, and everybody comes rushing in. They weren't even looking for us. We were they were at
The wrong trailer.
Yes, but I thought for sure prison.
That's it. We're done.
At least 10 to 20 years, hard lot to, I'm going to be busting rocks or digging frickin' Oklahoma potatoes for 10 or 15 years. And they took everything we had and chastised the shit out of us, but they let us go.
That's a pretty good story.
Yeah, it scared me. It
That's
did.
a good one.
So I hope, and that was multiple decades ago, so the statute of limitations of anything that I ever did say, it was a lie anyway. So,
That's right.
Nice.
yeah, so what else you got going on, Shane? What do you think?
I've just been doing the yard work, and
It's
I
been
guess the
hotter
heat's
than
just
hell.
not going to let up. I mean, it's in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. What it is.
Yeah,
Warm it, right?
it is, it is.
Yeah. When it's warm at night, it's going.
Yep, true. Well, Salvino, I think
Thank
we're
you.
going to call this one a wrap.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. It was
man,
great being here. Let
it
me just
was-
thank you once again, guys. I
Hey, we'll have you
appreciate,
back. I mean,
I'm
this
having
ain't a-
fun.
it was great.
This isn't a one and done.
You raised the talent
Yeah.
to the show. I mean, I'm not saying anything about DJ Disturbia.
You
I'm just saying
elevated the
that's
show.
I
yeah.
will say
Both
about
of them have
DJ
been great.
Disturbia,
We
you
got
gave
it
me-
going.
How'd he
You gave
do?
me my last name that I have. This is my stage name, as you all know. But I used to be Salvino Reyes. because years and years ago, in a calculus class in community college, you're sitting there and you're talking to a couple people. You don't really know them. They're from other high schools, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And probably 6 weeks into this class, the guy in front of me calls me by my first name. And the guy next to me goes, "Your name's Steve? I thought it was Salvino Reyes." I'm freaking out. Like, where did you get that from? Because I got an uncle Salvino. And so I use that as my stage name at karaoke with DJ Disturbia, who then just started calling. He jacked it up. He would call me Reyes. I like that.
Yeah, and the way he always says it too. It's
like
I swear he should work at a gentleman's club. He'd make big money just announcing dancers.
And he's a great singer too.
Yeah, he is a damn good singer.
Yeah, he is.
But well, anyway, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to y'all. We really do appreciate it. If you got any giggles out of this whole damn thing, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and then we'll try to see you later next week for episode 6. But thank y'all.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.